All right, so today we're talking about 15 things that you're going to want to know when living in Atlanta, Georgia. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to tell you a little secret about Samuel L. Jackson and Atlanta, Georgia. So stay tuned. All right, so one of the things you're going to want to know is that, sorry guys, always happens, big city living at an affordable price. So if you want the hustle and bustle of city life, but not the empty wallet that usually comes with it, then Atlanta could be the right fit for you. So the cost of living in Atlanta is about 77% higher than the national average. So living in Atlanta could be more affordable than living in a similar sized city like Miami, where the cost of living is about 11% more expensive than the national average. So for those looking to purchase a home in Atlanta, you could find one for a relatively low median purchase price in a safe, affordable Atlanta neighborhood like Campbell Park or North Buckhead. If you're looking to rent in Atlanta, the average rental rate is about $1,800 compared to Miami's average rental rate of about $2,100. So prospective residents can also expect to save money on property taxes, utilities, and groceries. Benefit from not having to pay any taxes on Social Security in the Big A. So that's the first thing you know about living in Atlanta. All right, so the number 2 thing that you are going to want to know when living in Atlanta, Georgia, is a great place to work. With a large variety of jobs in Atlanta, it's easy to see why Dogwood City is one of the best places to live in Georgia. Not only is the employment rate in Atlanta lower than the national unemployment rate, but workers in Atlanta have an average salary that's about $20,000 higher than the U.S. national average. Plus, Atlanta is a hub for Fortune 500 companies, with 15 of the Fortune 500 companies in Georgia inside Atlanta city limits. So we got the Home Depot, UPS, Delta Airlines, the Coca-Cola Company are just a few leaders that call Atlanta home. So if you're interested in media jobs in Atlanta, residents can find opportunities at CNN headquarters or join the ranks of Stranger Things and Marvel Productions while benefiting from tax incentives for filming in Atlanta, in the city famously known as the Hollywood of the South. Number 3, you can earn quality education at Atlanta University. So we've got over 57 colleges and universities to choose from. So Atlanta offers education for all. So you can enroll at Georgia State University for popular programs like social sciences, computer science, or visual and performing arts. You can also learn about engineering, business administration, aerospace, and other ways to advance society at the Georgia Institute of Technology, also known as Georgia Tech. So you prepare yourself for a career in accounting, supply chain management, or healthcare at Clayton State University. And if you're looking for a smaller, close-knit college, consider Oglethorpe University, which is Atlanta's only co-ed private liberal arts school. So expand your artistic skills in areas like visual design, interior design, fashion, and more at the Art Institute of Atlanta. And you can get into political science, biology, physical education at Emory University. Explore English literature, mathematics, things like that at Spelman College, which is an HBCU and Women's College, or expand some of the nation's premier women's liberal institutions like Agnes Scott College with programs like creative writing, history, public health, and biochemistry. Woo! I know that was a lot, but we got it in. All right, so the 4th thing, I was about to go like that, but the 4th thing that you're going to want to know about living in Atlanta, Georgia, the 4 out of the 15 things that I'm going to talk about that you need to know when living in Atlanta, Georgia, is that make sure you're making use of all the transportation that we have in Atlanta. Because the Atlanta metro is large and sprawling, residents in Atlanta usually require cars to get around or public transportation. So one of the best options for getting around is MARTA. MARTA is the public transportation system in Atlanta, and MARTA operates bus and rail lines throughout the city and its surrounding Atlanta suburbs. So MARTA also operates the Atlanta streetcar, which is an excellent option for those traveling through downtown and neighborhoods east of downtown, like nearby Sweet Auburn. So Atlanta residents can also keep their car keys at home and rent loaner bikes through Atlanta's bike share program called Hopper, H-O-P-R. And frequent travelers can fly around the globe for business or pleasure with ease at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, the second busiest airport in the world, right? Number 5, explore Atlanta's green spaces. Atlanta's climate maintains a moderate to hot temperature ranging from 35 to 86 degrees. And with an annual dusting of snow and 49.7 inches of annual rainfall, Atlanta provides over 3,000 acres of parkland for residents to enjoy the outdoors year-round. So keep cool in the Fountain of Rings and spend time with the kids on the playgrounds at Centennial Olympic Park. You can marvel at the beautiful outdoor skyline garden, relax in the tranquil, it's called Stories of Woods, or admire a living sculpture and the largest permanent collection from Dale, I think his name is Dale Chihuly, at the Botanical Gardens. So basically we can bike or walk on the Big Green. It's a Greenway Trailwood. You can shop at boutiques, eat at all these different great restaurants. They also have like a Groovin' on the Green and farm animal yoga at it's called Hellcorn. And then we also have the Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area as well. So you can stay fit on those trails and compete on the tennis courts, or you can swim in the pool at Chastain Park and Amphitheater, or bring your fur friends to Piedmont Park. It's a green space designed by the same architects as New York City's Central Park. All right, so we are on number 6 of the 15 things you need to know when living in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, so there are tons of family-friendly activities in Atlanta, right? Atlanta is packed with activities the whole family will enjoy. Check out lions, giant pandas, giraffes, and the largest lowland gorilla population in North America at the Atlanta Zoo. See Atlanta built out of 1.5 million Lego bricks at Legoland Discovery Center Atlanta, where families can also enjoy, I think it's a 4D movie experience. They have an enchanted cart in Merlin's ride. You can immerse, the kids can go to, I think it's a Lego race VR experience, get up close to sharks and stingrays at the aquarium, and take behind the scenes looks on the behind the scenes tour. Grab a few blankets and pillows and watch a movie in comfort at the classic Starlight Drive-In Theater, and feel a rush of adrenaline on rides like it's Arachnophobia, Blue Hawk, and the Georgia Scorcher at Six Flags over Georgia. So just a short 15-minute drive from Atlanta, or take your shot at the Atlantic Station Bolero Bowl with blackout lights and arcade games, right? Also, number 7, cheer for Atlanta sports teams. Atlanta has several professional sports teams to root for, so put on the red and black jerseys to support the Atlanta Falcons, or see the Atlanta United MLS control the pitch with ease at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Wave your foam finger and watch the Atlanta Hawks rain down 3-pointers at the State Farm Arena, and watch the Atlanta Dream dominate at the Gateway Center Arena at College Park. So take your friends out to enjoy Americans' favorite pastime by seeing the Atlanta Braves at Truist Park, and experience college game day atmosphere at the Georgia State Panthers men and women's basketball games at Georgia State University, or spectate on the bleachers at the Atlanta Open, a stop on the USTA's US Open Series. All right, number 8, explore Atlanta museums. If you have a passion for learning, then Atlanta is the right city for you. So explore 33 acres of gardens, exhibits, and historic houses at the Atlanta History Center. You can attend curriculum-based workshops, performances, and a hands-on museum at the Center for Puppetry Arts. You can take a step back in time at the Fernbeck Museum with exhibits like Giants at the Mesozoic, right? Appreciate the largest ancient art collections in the Southeast at Emory College's Michael C. Carless Museum. And you can change your phone for the original Selfie Museum, where you'll find colorful backdrops for visitors to take a social media worthy picture and professional videos. So you can dive into the history of college football at the Chick-fil-A College Football Hall of Fame by viewing the giant wall of football helmets at the Quad, or get active on the indoor playing field. And then you can admire 18,000 works of art, including sculpture, photography, new media, African art, and more at the High Museum of Art. That's a lot going on in Atlanta. All right, so we are on number 9 of the 15 things that you are going to want to know when living in Atlanta, Georgia. So, number 9, the birthplace of Martin Luther King Jr. So I know a lot of you guys know this is where Martin Luther King Jr. was born. But Atlanta is known as the cradle of the civil rights movement. Atlanta played a key role in history with widespread support for prominent leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. MLK's road to becoming the champion of the civil rights movement started when he was born in Atlanta in 1929. You can get an in-depth look at his legacy via the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park. Then you can go downtown to Auburn Avenue, a successful Black business community during the civil rights movement, to see the Atlanta Daily World, the first Black daily newspaper in the country. Check out Fire Station Number 6, one of the first desegregated firehouses in the South. Listen to Dr. King's speeches and sermons at Ebenezer Baptist Church. Make a stop at the King Center, which continues to spread the nonviolent ministry through Dr. King's preserved works. While at the center, you can pay respect to Dr. and Mrs. King's tomb and view the eternal flame. Right? Number 10, we're moving right along. A lively LGBTQ community. The LGBTQ capital of the South shows its pride in the local LGBTQ community with employment benefits. Several nonprofit organizations like Southern Fried Queer Pride and Lost and Found Youth non-discrimination laws, diverse representation, and more. So feel at home year-round in I guess they call them neighborhoods, including active downtown historical West Side and artsy Midtown, home to Atlanta's Rainbow Crosswalks. Educate yourself with webinars, attend symposiums, and participate in the LGBTQ Business Forum to help maintain and grow Atlanta's LGBTQ community as the LGBTQ Institute. Support queer-owned businesses like Cheris Books and more, or head to exhibitions showing throughout the year at Kylan Art. Enjoy regular drag and dine events like cabaret specials, future show bar and restaurant. You can find fun community and unique events like church organ karaoke and Tuesday tarot girl readings at Sister Louisa's Church in the living room, and Ping Pong Emporium. You can watch amazing premiere movies by diverse creators at the Out on Film Festival. Listen to live music, enjoy a variety of food at Atlanta Black Pride Weekend each September, or watch the Pride Car and Motorcycle Show March in the Atlanta Pride Parade. Move your hips to upbeat music and view inclusive art at the Atlanta Pride Festival, the largest pride event in the Southeast. All right. Number 11, check out our live entertainment in Atlanta. I always like to say Atlanta loves to be outside. So if you're looking for live entertainment in Dogwood City, catch live performances in Atlanta, munch on British pub foods, and see Shakespeare performances at the Shakespeare Tavern Playhouse. You can catch film screenings like Disney's Frozen and Broadway's Wicked, or laugh at comedy acts at the Fox Theater. Make a trip to the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center to view classical Broadway musicals, ballets, operas, educational shows, and more. And you can enjoy live music, live blues music, dinner and drinks 6 days a week at Blind Willie's Blues Club. Your shower and state-of-the-art lights and sounds on the balcony during production at the Coca-Cola Roxy Theater, or have a night of classical magic and good laughs at Atlanta Magic Theater. All right. Number 12. An Atlanta festival for everyone. Atlanta is a hub for year-round festivals, so Atlantans will always have a full social calendar. March with stormtroopers, mingle with Klingons, and partake in panel discussions at DragonCon, the nation's largest multimedia pop culture convention. You can enjoy authentic Greek dishes, traditional dances, and music at the Atlanta Greek Festival. Spend a long weekend at Atlanta's aquatic theme Imagine Electronic Dance Festival at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Take your pick of authentic German food, beverages, and goods at the Atlanta Christkindl Market. Learn to juggle, ride a camel, watch twirling acrobats, and mark at Robin Hood Archery and the Georgia Renaissance Festival. You can raise money for the Atlanta Park System, listen to excellent music, fill up at Atlanta food trucks, and saddle up to full bars at the Campbell Park Music Festival. Or snap along to the international jazz musicians at the free annual Atlanta Jazz Festival, one of my favorites. All right, so we are almost there. We are on number 13 of the 15 things that you need to know when living in Atlanta, Georgia. So this is one of my favorites, shopping in the Big A, or shopping in Atlanta, Georgia. There are plenty of Atlanta shopping outlets to fulfill your every shopping need, especially if you are a shopaholic like I am, right? Stop into more than 50 stores or sidewalk cafes at one of the best malls in Atlanta, Atlantic Station. Channel your inner fashionista at specialty clothing stores in Atlanta like Aritzia, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and more at Lenox Square. Snack on gourmet popcorn from Kajah Popcorn, or purchase unique home decorations from Eco Home Atlanta inside a well-known outlet mall in Atlanta, Peachtree Battle Shopping Center. Browse fine art at the Galleries of Peachtree Hill, a 5-building complex that contains 32 distinct art and antique galleries. Window shop at Lululemon, Free People, or other great boutiques in Atlanta at the Westside Provisions District, or go to more Atlanta outlets like Krog Street Market for fresh produce and Indian cuisines like samosa, chopped and vegetable pakoras from Jai Ho. All right. Number 14, dine at Atlanta restaurants. Again, shopping and food. What else do you need? Atlanta has plenty of options when it comes to great places to eat. Indulge in crispy fried chicken and waffles, Gulf shrimp and grits, or buttermilk pancakes from one of the best breakfast places in Atlanta, or breakfast spots, I'm sorry. The Breakfast Club. Head over to local vegan kitchen, Urban Fix, for outside seating and platters like spicy ramen noodles or lemongrass tofu. Tuck into a chili burger, cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, or fried peach pie at the world's largest drive-in restaurant, the Varsity. The Varsity's closing, I'm sorry. Try some healthy options like a chicken shawarma bowl with baba ganoush and pita or falafel at Aviva by Kamel. This is a restaurant with the best views of the metro at 9 Mile Station, which cooks up vegetable curry, roasted chicken, sesame crusted tuna, and more, and savor Latino flavors like fried quesadillas or carnitas, mole poblano, and aguachile tostada tacos at Supremo Taco, or devour soul food like barbecue ribs, chicken and waffles, fried chicken, or peach cobbler at Busy Bee Cafe. We're on number 15, guys. We're almost there. Experience Atlanta nightlife, right? Let's go salsa dancing, which is my favorite. If you're looking for things to do in Atlanta at night or on the weekends, Dogwood City has something for everyone. Dial a secret phone number in the red phone booth to enter the swanky 1920s style cigar lounge, red phone booth. Experience live music in Atlanta, or take center stage for karaoke at the Dark Horse Tavern. Play fun arcade games like Crazy Taxi, Mortal Kombat, or Galaga while enjoying signature cocktails like a banana old-fashioned, Jack Rose, or Smoke Show at Joystick Gay Bar. If you're in the mood for some late night tunes, then pay a visit to Old Fourth Ward's music venue. It's called Vinkman's, to groove to jazz and funk. dance to your heart's content at the basement. Or if you want to be in front and center for some of the best drag shows in Atlanta, show up early and order Frozen Cosmos or Atlanta Peach Shots at Lips Drag Queen Palace. All right, so this is my bonus. The local secret revealed. Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson actually held MLK Jr.'s dad and others hostage at Morehouse. No, really. Samuel Jackson and his friends demanded curriculum and governmental changes back in '69 when he was a student at Morehouse. To show he wasn't playing, he and his crew kidnapped the board of trustees, including MLK Sr. on the campus of ATL's historic all-male institution, Morehouse. The standoff ended peacefully and changes did come, but Sam was charged with a second-degree felony for the trouble. Still, they let him come back and graduate after a 2-year suspension. Y'all, Atlanta is just full of, just history, and that's why I just love it here. So, right now, what I want you to do is I want you to like, subscribe, even comment. If you want to get in contact with me, right down in the bottom is pinned all my information, all the ways that you can contact me. Email, phone, you can set up a Zoom link. I would love to help you make a move to Atlanta if that's what you want to do, right? Thank you so much again. Hopefully that was a great bonus. I didn't know that, you guys. I didn't know that. I was like, Samuel L. Jackson? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next video.